Hey guys, so just hopping on to do a recap of my trade today. I ended up making around $394.20 in my PA Apex accounts. This trade took a while to play out. This was a short trade on ES, around 2 hours into market open. If you guys don't know, I trade live every single day on Zoom inside my private group, and I was able to take this trade live. So that being said, let's go and roll the replay from the trade I took this morning.
Good morning, guys. What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bigger time frame here. We're gonna see yesterday we had a decent move up, elevated volume, good sign for bulls. We're gonna see if we can surpass weekly highs today. That is our next target. Here's a more zoomed in version of that. Yesterday's highs, pre-market lows, pre-market highs, weekly highs. See if we can get up there. And now we're just watching this orb. Okay, officially closed outside the orb. Just waiting for a retest. I'm having trouble staying awake, guys. Guess we're gonna chop more. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna be back in like 15 minutes, maybe sooner. All right, looks like we're closing below on both. Yes, is trying to retest. Okay, let's see if we can close below this white candle here. Should see a signal. There it is. All right, stop's going at 42. Target's around 405 or so. All right, I'm probably gonna move my stop down to around 436. I might cut this early, guys. This volume's not looking too good. I'm just gonna get out of this just in case. We're like 3 points away. I don't like this volume. It's pretty low. All right, I think I was up like 450 on that. So either way, that's an awesome trade.
All right, so as you guys saw, we had to wait a little bit of time for this, but if you guys don't know, my strategy is trading the 15-minute opening range break and retest. So as you can see, we originally had the first 15 minutes of price action as the lows from this red line and the highs on this green line. So I'm waiting for one of these sides to break, and then I'm waiting for a retest. So as you can see, we never got a break at the long side. We tried to a few times, but never got above it. And we can see like this was weekly highs. So this orb, like the top of our opening range today, lined up with our weekly highs from Monday. So I was like, man, this could be a great break and retest level, but obviously we just didn't have the strength to get above it. And then ignore this yellow line. This is just the pre-market low. I go ahead and hide that. But anyways, yeah, eventually we broke down and we closed below the opening range. we closed below the opening range. So in this case, I'm looking for shorts, right? Because I'm trying to trade with the trend that goes along with the retest. As you can see, we came up here, we got our confirmations, and then my OTS indicator triggered a sell signal, and we went ahead and took it. I did trim this thing a little bit early. I was originally supposed to hold it to like 403 or 402, I think. Now, the main reason I trimmed it, you probably saw this, but if we go to the 5-minute time frame on the regular candles, as you can see, let me pull up the volume. The volume just looked a little sus to me. As we can see, I mean, yeah, like this first candle, I was already in the trade before this candle closed. So this candle right here, as you can see, the volume was quite bad, right? So this was the first red flag to me, this volume right here. We decrease, and typically when we decrease, it's just like, you know, it just shows sellers are a little bit weaker, right? They should be stepping in more aggressive. And then by the time this candle closed, we did get an increase. Now, when I actually closed this, I think there was a minute left in this candle, and the volume was like almost under this candle. I think most of the volume came in the last minute, or probably like 40% of it came in the last minute after I closed it out. So obviously this would have hit the target, but decided to just cut it a little bit early because of that last 5-minute candle. So anyways, don't really regret that at all. It was still like a 1.2 risk reward. So it's not like it was a bad risk reward or anything like that. But yeah, guys, anyways, that was my trade for the day. That was it for me. So far, solid start to the week. 2 winners so far. After, you know, the past 2 weeks have been pretty slow. You know, last week was just not a lot of setups. And then the week before that, I had like 2 losing trades. So starting to close this month out on a more positive note after today and yesterday. Obviously, I'm still up on the month by a pretty good amount. So we'll see how we close out the rest of the week, obviously. And then I think if we look at the calendar, actually, let's see. We got what do we have? Yeah, we got like 3 trading days next week before May 1st. So we got a little bit of time with the week left, around 5 trading days total. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys are new to the channel, I want to invite you to join our free Discord community inside of here. We have a trading floor with all kinds of other members you can chat with. And I also post my trading plan every single day on ES and NQ. So I post my exact levels and my plan for the day. If you guys want to join this community, it's completely free. We'd love to have you inside. All you have to do is go to the first link in the description below this video. With that being said, guys, as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow morning inside the Discord community for another day of trading.